Yeah, like I just said before we started recording, let's talk about Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. I don't play Pokemon Go.
You don't?
No, I played the original Pokemon.
Right. What was your favorite not really section, but not evolution. God, what am I thinking of?
You thinking about the little subtitle?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Your
yellow,
favorite
blue,
version.
red. My favorite version of Pokemon had to be yellow.
Yellow?
Had to be
mine
yellow.
was, I think it was Ruby Red.
How old are you?
21.
Okay, that counts. All right.
That's
okay. Yeah.
That's what I played when I was in high school. Not high school. Like elementary school, middle school. I remember playing yellow. My favorite was like Ruby Red and Razor Green or whatever it was.
Razor Green. You see, you're leaving me.
The green one.
At that point, I had grown up. I'd like to say I had grown away from the Pokemon. I mean, they started out with 150.
Yeah.
And then it got to like way too much to care about.
And there's now like, what, thousands of them?
I guess. I mean, was it like the law of multiplication? I think they just kept multiplying like bunnies or something.
Yeah. I will say, though, my favorite is and will always be Charmander or Growlithe. Growlithe is pretty awesome.
Those are like two polar opposites. Why?
Charmander, because I'm a pyromaniac, so I like fire. Growlithe, because my three favorite animals are lions, tigers, and bears.
I can go for that. Like the Wizard of Oz, lions.
Yeah. Oh
lions,
my.
tigers, and bears.
Oh my.
Charmander, Squirtle, and
Bulbasaur.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Not really scary individuals.
Did you know, even though you don't play the game, that there is a cheat inside Pokemon Go that you can get Pikachu as your starting Pokemon?
I would totally exploit that cheat.
Yeah.
As a Pokemon Yellow lover,
But
you gotta have the Pikachu.
Here's the thing with me. I found this out after I had picked my Pokemon, and I was already like level 9 by the time I figured it out. So there's no point in restarting. Like, I had already invested so much time,
and that's the problem with this new Pokemon Go concept. It's now reality.
Reality.
I said that with a little Southern humor. I'm not from the South. Sorry.
It's
Hope
all
I didn't
right.
offend the Southerners.
I'm not a big fan either.
Of the South?
Yeah.
Or Pokemon Go?
Both.
Oh.
These new updates really upset me. I mean,
Yeah, I've been hearing about that in the news. They've been talking about updates.
They have taken away their tracking system, which I thought was amazing. The tracking system like actually got me out there. It'd pop up and be like, "Oh, there's a Charmeleon nearby. It's 300 meters away. Let's go follow it. Oh, it disappeared. Turn around, go the other way. Oh, it's getting closer."
Well, that actually makes sense. That would motivate people to find Pokemon. So how do you find the Pokemon now without that?
Random luck. Like
random dumb luck?
The way, apparently whenever they switch servers, their geolocator or whatever it is that tracked the Pokemon, like, got destroyed, apparently.
Well, I'm going to say that was Team Rocket.
Probably. You know,
I'm going to go with that.
I have actually done... Team Rocket is blasting off again several times.
You did that?
I did.
While playing Pokemon Go?
Yes,
or
everybody got pissed.
Okay, I was going to say, because I'd get pissed too. Like, what are you doing? Stop.
We'd sit there, I'd yell out, what was one? I was like, "Oh, Dragonite just popped up," or, "Oh my god, it's Vulpix," or "Ninetales."
What?
And everybody's like, "Oh my god," and run and be like, "Yeah, Team Rocket's blasting off again," or it's just like, "Oh, screw you, buddy."
It's like a random old guy in the background. Yeah. Shut up, Sonny.
They say, "Screw you, buddy. I'm not your buddy, pal. I'm not your pal, friend.
Pal.
I'm not your friend, guy."
That's a loophole of death right
is.
there. You got to be careful. You keep going there.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember recently I was at that mall.
That mall.
Yeah, the one everybody goes to. There's only one around here.
There's 2 malls.
I haven't found the second one. I'm so locked in on the first one.
Okay.
Hamilton Place.
The second one at Northgate is...
Where is that at?
It's in Hickson.
You want me to go all the way to Hickson?
It's like...
How much gas do you think is in my truck?
True. It's probably the size of the food court at Hamilton Place.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
A little bit bigger, but I mean, it's not worth it at all.
That's not worth it. So I was at the food court at the mall.
Yeah.
And I was enjoying minding my own business, talking on my smartphone, eating one of the great wraps of great wraps. It's oxymoron.
I always go to Saruku. Japan.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't. I have
thought
no
it was
idea.
like Sabuku or something. I'm not trying to be like any kind of racist here. I just I look at it and I see weird vowels.
It's just like Sarku or Saruku or something like that. I just call it the Japanese place.
That place.
That place.
Yeah.
Because there's the Japanese place and then there's China King. I like China King.
I thought you said something else. We'll keep going though. I'll let that slide. So I'm at the mall. I'm eating my Great Wraps from the Great Wraps place, and I find myself in shock and awe when this fellow immediately to my back right starts screaming bloody murder. And I thought this was it. It's hit Chattanooga again. I'm going under the table. I might try to be a hero. It depends if I'm feeling depressed or not about my life being worth anything at the moment. I thought that was it. I want you to know I was that low. Like my heart was just stopped. And then I realized when I turned around to investigate the blood-curdling screams of death and panic.
Before we get to that, what did you think it was? Because there are several this is it. I'm
going to let you insert whatever you thought.
So my first thinkings whenever you said that was A, flesh-eating human decided to take some bath salts and is starting to eat somebody. Mm-hmm. B, mass murderer just decides to and start shooting. Mm-hmm. What am I on? C, random guy, I guess, seeing someone unsightly and dying.
I can't believe you left the zombie apocalypse out of that, because that's what I thought.
Well, that's the first one. That was A. The flesh-eating humans using bath salts to kind of.
We got into the bath salts. That's what threw me off, is the bath salts. We got into bath salts. Clearly, I missed that reference.
Do you not remember whenever everybody was taking bath salts to get high, and it was causing them to, like, eat live humans? They would run around. There was a guy in, I think, Orlando or some part of Florida that ran across the highway, found somebody, like he was butt naked, ran through the highway.
Okay, now I remember
and
that.
Tackled him and started eating his flesh.
I remember that now. After you said the butt naked part, suddenly everything popped into my
just
head.
The butt naked.
I don't know why. I'm not saying anything. That popped back into my head there.
Right.
Okay, I remember that. I thought that was a sausage party thing. You ever seen Sausage Party yet?
I have not. You know, that's one of the movies.
That's part of the movie. You got to see it. Bath salts are a part of the movie. That's not a spoiler.
Huh.
It's just a fact. But so I thought it was zombie apocalypse
because peanut butter and jelly is part of the movie as well. I can't fix this.
Yes, you cannot. But you can rub her all over your face. Yeah. Oh, okay. We're getting that's
all right.
Getting awful.
So
that's off topic.
What really happened?
What really happened is these group of kids were screaming, and they had their phone out. One guy had the phone, and then the rest of them around him were all just like looking at his phone. And then he just got all excited, and he took off running in the opposite direction out of the food court. And I was like, what just happened? And then the table next to me had a guy and a gal, and the guy just looked over at me, and I guess he noticed I was noticing, like everybody else in the vicinity was noticing, and he said, "Oh, he just caught a Pokemon." And I was like,
"Is that a Wisconsin accent?"
That I guess he was from Wisconsin. I look back at this
Canadian.
Guy. It could maybe
the Verge.
Milwaukee.
Yeah,
kind of. Anyway, the guy was weird either way, but he says that to me, and I turned around, I was like, "Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you." And then he continued to talk to me about Pokemon Go. And the lady he was with was like clearly as annoyed as I was that he continued talking about the Pokemon Go. But that was my first experience with the Pokemon Go scare. And I think that's a thing. I think that's a thing now. We should come up with some kind of word for that. What is...
Poke-scare.
Poke-scares?
Poke-scares.
Like, there should be a thing, like, everybody should share their experiences of when they've been shocked and awed by a Pokemon Go or
or terrified the
Yeah.
most. Random story, something.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think that's a really interesting.
We're gonna start
happening.
that right now. Pokey scares.
Pokey scares.
Not
Hashtag,
Pokey stops.
Put a hashtag in front of it.
Hashtag Pokey scares.
Hashtag Pokey scares. Hashtag WAWL. I don't know our own hashtag.
So yeah, Pokemon Go is. I liked it when it first came out. I hate it now. It's still on my phone. I haven't deleted it, and I kind of refuse to
How
delete
did your
it.
battery not die?
I don't run it. I don't keep
okay.
it running.
Okay. But then how does it know when you were by a Pokemon?
Mine doesn't do that. Mine never actually told me.
It never did that push notification thing. Well,
No, I
guess
even
that was
turned.
smart.
I turned my push notifications on,
and it didn't work.
and it didn't work. Android screwed me over.
It was I heard it was like a 2-man team that made the game.
Yeah, 2-man team, very small server. They had 10 million hits in its first launch that they were not expecting. That's why their servers kept crashing.
My servers would crash too if I was a 2-man team. I'm just saying, that's completely understandable.
A lot of people were kind of upset whenever the updates came out because they liked it because of its likeliness to Ingress, which is one of their first games that Niantic came out with, which was amazing.
Yeah.
Really got you to actually travel around the city, make camps and stuff like that. But once they updated Pokemon to where there's no tracking or anything, it's just lost touches with its Ingress players, and nobody wants to go out and just randomly find a Pokemon. It's kind of the tracker really kept everybody out there, because I was out till 3, 4 o'clock, sometimes even 6 a.m. and then have to be up at work at 10.
That's so crazy. Every time someone says, "Oh, I was out looking for Pokemon," I keep thinking of them with their phone in a bunch of tall grass, running around back and forth, you had to do in the video game. Yeah. And then the music happens,
See, I wish that would happen whenever a Pokemon would pop up.
Why doesn't it? That would be awesome.
The thing is you don't even get to battle the Pokemon, and it's not turn-based battling anymore. It's just attack and hope you win.
So it's cross your fingers, hope to die.
Yeah, pretty much.
Catch a needle in your eye.
Yeah,
or catch a Charmander in this case.
Catch a Charmander. Yeah,
that is ridiculous.
But ridiculous. I was.
What other apps? Because we've killed Pokemon Go now.
We have killed Pokemon Go.
What's your other favorite apps? You had mentioned they came out with that other game.
Ingress. I never officially downloaded the game.
Yeah.
I played on one of my friend's phones. Thought it was awesome. Didn't have the space to download it, and still just that involves me driving and walking around everywhere, which I'm not worth doing.
Yeah. I mean, you're worth
doing it.
You're worth,
but I'm lazy.
Okay.
I'm very lazy.
Pull that out of you. Don't take offense. I just wanted to make sure there was some clarification.
Oh no, definitely. I am
Honesty
one of the.
is important.
Yeah, I am one of the laziest.
Everyone else will. I won't.
Well, there might be a
I speak
little
for
judging.
everyone I know. I speak for
there might be a little judging that you got.
just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little.
But I'm probably one of the laziest people that I know.
You're not lazy right now.
I mean,
we're doing great work right now.
we are, but at the same time, there's other stuff I could be doing, like German.
Oh, you could be doing German.
Yeah.
Like a German human being, or just German the language.
I'll leave that up for you to decide.
See how you throw that back at me. I
Yeah,
got that.
we'll keep it at that.
Another app. Have you ever played one of those novel apps? It's like a choose your own adventure book, but it's in an app form.
I have not.
It is horrifically addictive, and they suck you in. Like they give you the first 2 chapters of the book for free.
Yeah.
And then you get there and they tell you, hey, it's only the first 2 chapters, and you get there and all of a sudden it's $5 to keep going. You're like, I've made so many choices in this, I have to commit. The one I played recently was called MetaHuman, and you played a CEO, a guy who gets thrown randomly into this dystopian future corporation, and you're playing, he just gets thrown into the CEO position, and you got to make all these choices to save the company or save the world. And it's really in depth. I kind of thought it was going to be stupid. Like
Yeah.
like a choose your own adventure book when you're a kid. You're like, oh, that was fun. Turn to page this, turn to page that. Oh, I'm bored. And you threw the book down. You went outside and played ball or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So is it actually like a book to where book styled where you have to read?
Yeah, you got to read,
like that?
but
See,
you take off so fast and you're making so many choices that it really maintains a pace that is very addictive.
but that's the thing. That goes back to the laziness.
You never read a book?
I do not like reading
What is wrong with you?
a lot.
You were like me when I was 21.
Yeah.
That's,
See?
I guess that's allowable.
I'm
Yeah, makes sense.
in elementary school and middle school. And especially elementary school, I loved reading. I'd read every day. I'd find new books, novels, and everything, real life novels, or fiction or nonfiction or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And just read biographies, autobiographies, stuff like that. And that's what really intrigued me. And then I got to, I can't remember what, I think it was called The Source Code or something like that. No, it was a really weird, trippy book that was in like 3 parts. One was like an amber, one was blue, and one was like green or something like that.
Was it the Book of Mormon? I mean,
It could have been.
It's sounding pretty
Book of
elaborate
Mormon's actually one of my favorite musicals.
Oh, really?
Surprisingly,
You've seen it? I haven't
yes.
seen it yet. I
Oh,
want to go see it.
It's so good.
It was that good?
Yes.
I gotta go. You're gonna take me this next weekend. You're gonna take. I don't know where it's playing though. Maybe you can. I don't know.
I don't think it's playing anywhere right now, which sucks.
I missed it. Yeah, I missed the whole thing.
Yeah.
I missed it.
But that is something, and if it ever does come back here or Atlanta or Nashville, you have to go see that.
You have to go see the Book of Mormon.
Yes.
I'm writing that down.
Please don't take your kids. Do not.
Oh, it's that.
Do not.
Oh, wow.
Do
Okay.
not take kids.
Don't take the kids to see the Book of Mormons.
Yeah, there's. I don't know if
not.
It's one of those very raunchy, and you cannot be uptight. You have to go in there with an open mind to remember this is a musical. It's not real. This is a made up language. This never happened.
Yeah.
It's a comedy, and
That's
it's
the
meant to
whole
be
point.
a comedy. It's not supposed to hurt anybody's feelings. It's not true. And
Power
not
to
a lot
the
of people
comedy.
don't think about it like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, hey, people get mad at comedians
Yeah,
all the time.
exactly. And
Yeah.
then they get heckled, and then there's this one YouTuber that is a comedian that heckles his hecklers, and it's pretty funny.
That's dumb.
It,
Why troll the trolls? That I always say
because
why troll
it shuts
trolls?
them up, but it makes his shows
I
pretty
give him that.
awesome.
I guess so. I'll give him that. Trolling the trolls.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
ridiculous. That is ridiculous. All right. Well, I think we talked it out.
I think
we did it.
that is about it.
I think we did it.
Thank you for talking, and I guess we will catch you in the next one. Later.